It's not every day you hear about a former president turning 100, right?
Talk about a milestone birthday.
Exactly. And today, we're taking a deep dive into a fascinating article published just today, October 1st, 2024, Jimmy Carter's 100th birthday.
It's incredible, isn't it? To think of the life he's lived, the history he's seen,
The oldest living former president in U.S. history.
a true testament to his post-presidency, too, which has actually been the longest of any president.
Wow, I hadn't thought of that. Imagine the stories he could tell.
Yeah.
But getting into the article, it mentions a Carter Center event, right?
Yes, marking the occasion with birthday messages pouring in from all living former presidents.
All of them.
Well, almost all.
Okay, that's intriguing. Who's missing?
The article makes a point of highlighting the silence from one particular former president, Donald Trump.
Interesting. No birthday wishes from Trump.
Yeah.
Wasn't he busy campaigning that same day?
He was. The article mentions Trump holding a rally in Wisconsin that day. And interestingly enough, he did bring up Jimmy Carter.
Oh. What did he have to say?
Well, it wasn't exactly a birthday tribute. Trump actually used the occasion to compare Biden's presidency to Carter's.
And how did that go down?
Let me see if I can find the exact quote. Here it is, Trump said, and I quote, "Jimmy Carter is the happiest man because Jimmy Carter is considered a brilliant president in comparison."
In comparison, subtlety isn't really his strong suit, is it? So using Carter's 100th birthday as a chance to take a swipe at Biden, you've got to hand it to him. The man knows how to make headlines. But what about Carter? How did he react to all of this?
Well, that's where things take an interesting turn. According to the article, Carter's attention wasn't on the celebrations or the political jabs. His focus was elsewhere.
Really? On what?
His vote.
His vote.
Even at 100, even receiving hospice care, the article tells us Carter is deeply concerned about one thing: making sure he can cast his vote for Kamala Harris in the upcoming election.
Wow, that's pretty powerful.
It is. Speaks volumes about his character, don't you think? Here's a man facing his own mortality, yet he's still deeply invested in participating in democracy.
Absolutely. It's a stark contrast, wouldn't you say? Carter's focus on civic duty, even in his final years, versus being used as a political pawn. Well, not a pawn exactly, but
I understand what you mean.
a talking point for a former president with, shall we say, a different set of priorities.
It really makes you wonder, in the grand scheme of things, how these two presidencies will be judged by history, doesn't it?
It really does. Two very different legacies.
One focused on civic duty to the very end.
The other, well,
It's a question that'll be debated for years to come.
indeed. Thanks for taking this deep dive with me.
It's been my pleasure.